If you or a loved one are struggling with type 2 diabetes, you should visit the link in the description below. This clinically proven, drug-free program lowers blood sugar to a normal level and can completely reverse type 2 diabetes within just a few weeks. Here's today's video.
The question, what are the signs of diabetes? Answer by DMD Holdings. The symptoms of diabetes often depend on how high the level of glucose is in the blood. People who have type 2 diabetes or prediabetes may not experience any symptoms until they have had the condition for quite a long time. In type 1 diabetes, the diabetes symptoms in men usually are more severe and come on rapidly. Diabetes symptoms in men and women of both type 1 and type 2 diabetes may include: the type 2 diabetes symptoms in men are more common than type 1. It typically occurs in people over the age of 40 years, although it is being seen with increasing frequency in those who are much younger. Type 1 diabetes can develop at any age, but most often it develops during in young children or adolescents. Signs of trouble in any type of diabetes. Many different factors can affect blood sugar levels, so problems sometimes occur that need immediate attention. These diabetes symptoms in men include: if you've been to some signs of diabetes, please contact with Find a Doctor online using TEAMED platform. Answer by Alok Mathur, according to Malik Grooming Academy. That advises celebrities, sportsmen and players on fitness, lifestyle, fashion, grooming and styling. Suggests the following common warning signs of diabetes include: first signs of diabetes are extreme thirst. Extreme thirst is one of the first noticeable symptoms of diabetes for some. It's tied to high blood sugar levels, which cause thirst, and is exacerbated by frequent urination. For more details, refer to Vertical Bar Malik Grooming Academy. Answer by Aryan Therezami. Early symptoms of diabetes. If your body doesn't make enough or any insulin, or if your cells resist the insulin your body makes, the glucose can't get into them and you have no energy. This can make you more hungry and tired than usual. Why? Normally your body reabsorbs glucose as it passes through your kidneys. But when diabetes pushes your blood sugar up, your kidneys may not be able to bring it all back in. This causes the body to make more urine, and that takes fluids. You'll have to go more often. You might pee out more, too. Because you're peeing so much, you can get very thirsty. When you drink more, you'll also pee more. Dry mouth and itchy skin. Because your body is using fluids to make pee, to release less moisture for other things. You could get dehydrated, and your mouth may feel dry. Dry skin can make you itchy. Both men and women with diabetes can get these. Yeast feeds on glucose, so having plenty around makes it thrive. Infections can grow in any warm, moist fold of skin, including when your body resorts to burning fat, it makes ketones. These can build up in your blood to dangerous levels, a possibly life-threatening condition called diabetic ketoacidosis. Ketones can make you feel sick to your stomach. Type 2 diabetes is a preventable disease that affects more than 9% of the U.S. population, or about 29 million people. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, more than a quarter, some 8 million people remain undiagnosed, with complications including nerve damage, kidney damage, poor blood circulation, and even death. It's important for us all to know the early signs of type 2 diabetes. Obesity is a major risk factor for the disease. While most common in adults, it is increasingly being diagnosed in children, in part due to the childhood obesity epidemic. Long-term uncontrolled blood sugar levels can lead to complications like nerve damage, kidney damage, hearing impairment, skin problems, eye damage, and heart disease. Some of these complications, like poor circulation, can eventually lead to amputations, most commonly of the feet or legs. The early signs of this disease are not always obvious. They may develop slowly over time, making them hard to identify. Because they can worsen over a period of years, type 2 diabetes may remain undiagnosed longer than other, more obvious conditions. Symptoms of diabetes. Extreme thirst is one of the first noticeable symptoms of diabetes for some. It's tied to high blood sugar levels, which cause thirst, and is exacerbated by frequent urination. Often, drinking won't satisfy the thirst. Intense hunger, or polyphagia, is also an early warning sign of diabetes. Your body uses the sugar in your blood to feed your cells. When the cells can't absorb the sugar, because of a lack of insulin, your body looks for more sources of fuel, causing persistent hunger. You might experience tingling or numbness in your hands, fingers, feet, and toes. This is a sign of diabetic neuropathy, or nerve damage. You are most likely to experience this after several years of living with diabetes. There are several reasons why a wound will heal more slowly if you have diabetes. Poor circulation, the effects of high blood sugar on blood vessels, and immunodeficiency are just a few. If you experience frequent infections or wounds that are slow to heal, it could be an early symptom. Dark discoloration in the folds of your skin is called acanthosis nigricans, and is another early warning sign of type 2 diabetes. They are most common in the armpits, neck, and groin regions, according to the Mayo Clinic. Reference: Early diabetes symptoms, common signs of type 1 and type 2, 2017. Retrieved on August 14, 2017. From Early Symptoms of Diabetes, Type 2 Diabetes, 7 Early Signs, 2017. Retrieved on August 14, 2017. From 7 Early Signs of Type 2 Diabetes.